right, and we are live. So welcome back to Trudvang Legends. We are back on the main adventure. No more side quests unless they sound really interesting. We got to get that XP. So yes, this is the next chapter called Lord of the Arks. And this came about when we discovered, or I guess we rescued Harne, the hunter, from inside a mist, a strange mist, which I think it was actually a dim gate. So a side quest to shut down all of the dim gates has opened. So those are going to be sitting here for a while. I'm sure that's going to be a hard thing to do. But what we're going to do now, let me see. Let me get this a little closer here. There we go. What we're going to do now is follow up. So Harne informed us that a party of elves, here, let me pull this out so we can read this more easily. A party of elves in the woods were speaking about a helmed ogre and spiders. Harne watched as the elves were attacked by a host of Ark warriors and took the chance to run off before he was discovered. The battlefield is likely worth investigating for the tracks left by our mentor's assassin. So we're still on the path of the assassin two cleavers. That ogre, that helmed ogre. All right, come on, microphone. There we go. So we'll pick it up from there. So this is... So hopefully no more bull trolls. So this is C4 in the book, Lord of the Arks. And we're going to start with, let's see. So both forest trolls and Garm are involved here. The only monsters that are going to be deployed are the two Garm in Dark Woods. And we will start off in the eastern Dark Woods. So the heroes will start here. And we'll see how this goes. So Harne told you that he was scouting alone in the Dark Woods when he heard, so this is, Lord of the Arks introduction. Harne told you he was scouting alone in the Dark Woods when he heard sounds coming toward him. He hid up a tree and witnessed a party of elven hunters passing below. They were wounded and watching their backs as if being chased. He heard them speaking about a helmed ogre and spiders, but then a war host of Ark warriors riding thorn beasts dove through the canopy, engaging them in a savage battle. He did not want to be involved and crept away, but offered to lead you to the battlefield. So we have point of interest A, which is the outskirts of the spider's den. I didn't see any spider miniatures in there. Uh-oh. I hope we don't unlock any spiders. Let me see here. I might have to go fetch something if we don't have them. All right. So here are, let's try that for the microphone. Does that sound okay? All right. So let's start our first turn. We don't have any sort of countdowns for the world. We'll leave the world slotted, though, just in case something is activated, because it doesn't tell you to take it away. It just is constantly checking for it when those events arise. So I will give companion cards have to be equipped by a hero. So we will have Bria take Harne with her. What he's going to give us is one time during this adventure, he will give us +2 to our attack. And that's it. But he may stick with us. We'll see what the book tells us to do with him. So it looks like we're walking right into that Garm pack because we need to get to point A in the Dark Woods. So here's the Garm stats. Gotta get a better angle here. Maybe. All right. So 5 health, 2 attack, no defense, but they've got all kinds of stupid triggers. Both triggers, in fact, go off. All right, so let's do that. So travel, we can safely travel from here. No event because our engagement is going to be combat. So let's start the planning now. So here's our Weaver. So she was able to kill a monster in that last side quest, so it took the weird card out of her deck. And all the heroes are back up to full health, but 0 Chronicle points. And they still have their same item decks. So there's some interesting items in there. So we'll see how they do. So 3 at a time to build up our loadout here. Uh-oh, already I've got too much fire, so the blast can take that. Oh, Ghost Voices is better now. I upgraded Ghost Voices to Ghost Voices 2. This... Oops. Well, that's why that went well. This has to go into the mist track because we don't have anything, any other fire. Okay, our second pull. So 1 dark rune, so our mist track is up to 2. But we have water and wind now. So let's do Ghost Voices and Vintner Blast 2. It's pretty powerful. And let's do 1 more because everybody's banes are gone. So let's look at that. I spoke too soon. All right, so she's going to take some damage. Oh, wait. Unless, oh, no, there's nothing. Nothing to be done. 2, 3. You know what? I should have maybe gone down to get some Chronicle points before this. I just leapt right into combat. All right, so she's going to take 2 damage down from 9 to 7 before the fight even starts. Ouch. But she will have, so no defense, but Ghost Voices. Oh, wait. I might need to put 1 more. Oh, no, he's got his upgrade. Oh, no, he doesn't. I need to put 1 more green in Volgar's, because Volgar still has the title Champion of the Wild Folk, so he should have 4 green runes. He does not. Okay, there we go. So that's all she's going to be able to do, a blast and the Ghost Voices. We'll do the Ghost Voices before we do the, oh boy, she's going to lose more health. Great. Oh, actually, I guess, yeah, before we, after we plan everybody. Okay, so she's done Volgar. Oh, good. No dark. So immediately I can do Crush 2. That's a good thing to have. So we'll do lots of damage. And I can power Shield Wall 2. Okay. 2 dark go into his mist track. And 1 green will give us Shield Wall 2. So we could stop there. That's going to be 5 damage. And plus, oh, we need a block because that's just a skill. Yeah, it's not. Sorry, Shield Wall is not a block. It's just a bonus block. So let's try this. Ouch, that's a lot of fire. Okay, so we've got Shield Bash, which is an attack as well, and 1 for defense. Okay, let's go 1 more time. 1 more green is what we're going for here. And we get it. All right, but we're full. So that means these 2 are going into the track. So he is not going to gain any points. The green and the blue go into his mist track. So we've unlocked everything, but yeah, unfortunately, we went over a bit. Okay, so he'll have a lot to do. Okay, and finally Bria, our rogue. Oh no. Okay, so her mist track is full. She may not do much this round. Okay. That's better. Okay, so 1 for Shadow Step and... oh no. Oh no. Into her Mistrack and 1 for Great Strike. Okay, there are only 2 more dark in there. Oh, she's going to take damage as well. She's got no attack unlocked. Okay, good. It's all green. So we'll have Shadow Step and we will have Evasion 2. Okay. So Great Strike will not go off. And neither will Jump 2. Well, what's their damage? 2. I already did it. Jump may have been better because it would have boosted my attack. Okay, but we do have a fast. Shadow Step is fast. I don't have any Chronicle points. She doesn't have that item on top anyhow. So let's get started here. So I can't trigger. Yeah, I always should run to the mine and get Chronicle points before the beginning of any of this. That would always help a lot. So nobody gets any points from their Mistrack. Catley is going to take 2 damage from hers because her Bane was triggered. So 1, 2 from 7 to 5. She's not doing great. Oh, and she's going to lose 2 more. Oh, did I already do that? Wait a minute. Because she started at 9. So I think I did that. But she is going to lose 2 more from Ghost Voices, which will go off now. So Ghost Voices took her from... so she went from 9 to 7 from the Mistrack and then 7 to 9 from Ghost Voices. But Ghost Voices will give her a Chronicle point if she's able to keep out of the red there. And then, yeah, then she loses her 2 health. So she's got her Blast after we handle all these attacks. So the skill, Shield Wall, so the block is going to gain +3. Right now I gain a Chronicle point, and I can spend that 2. I can spend 2 to get a built-in defense, a built-in shield, but I don't have that to spend, so nothing else is going to go off. This is a block and attack, but this is a fast, so this is going to go off before they attack. Hopefully I can kill something. 5 health, 0 defense. This is... shoot, those happen out of order, don't they? If exhausted, so I will exhaust, and I won't put my last 3 runes back. I will exhaust so that I can do 6 damage, which will take out the extra. So we'll only be facing 2 attacks. Okay. So Shadow Step did that, but we have an exhausted rogue already. So I won't be able to boost her defense. Okay. So here comes the 2 attacks. Oh, good. No triggers. Trigger. Okay. So we've got 2 incoming, no trigger, and let's do the defense from our dwarf. So this goes off. It blocks the 2, and because I blocked all of the incoming damage, I gained a Chronicle point. So from 1 to 2. So that's done. This means -1, so 1 incoming damage, but it triggers, meaning whoever takes this or whoever defends this is going to get the Bane of Lost Health. So, well, she's got good health, so let's do Bria. So Bria will take this with evasion. She'll block it. Let's put all these over here, get our discard separated. And she's going to take the negative in her Bane track. Okay, so that's all of their attacks. So did I activate a skill? I did. I activated Ghost Voices. So I will deal an additional 1 attack and gain a Chronicle point. Okay. So here comes 6. So that's 1 more than we needed. There's 1 Garm down, plus a Chronicle point. So that was Vintner Blast. And then I guess there's no defense, so Crush can do it. Yeah, let's just do that. So Crush goes off 5 damage and takes out the remaining. All right, so that's it. Shield Bash isn't going off. And I don't know the timing on this. I wonder if this is... No, I think that happens at the beginning. So if I can't do it then, I can't do it. And Harney didn't do anything but just hang out. We're still at 10 health. Okay, and the best part about playing the adventure is the delicious XP. So everybody gets 1 for clearing the area. And let's put our mist tracks back in so we don't draw anything without all that coming. All right. Okay, so that was engaged. Now we can explore. So let's interact with A. So the outskirts of the spider's den where this hunter has led us. All right, so C407. So the battlefield is total carnage. Elf bodies savagely torn apart by thorn beast claws and skewered by arc spears lie strewn among the trees. Harney reads the tracks. Right here, these tracks are an ogre's, and a very big one. He came here from the forest after the battle, but the tracks don't leave this place. I think the Arks gave him a thorn beast to ride, and they all flew away. But it is strange because the beast usually won't let a stranger mount them. Harney's words are interrupted by the rush of great wings. A big griffin dives down from the canopy and lands near you. The beast eyes you and shrieks fiercely. So discard A. And we don't have... So if I have a ranger in the party, we read this entry. Otherwise, we have to choose. So attack the griffin or wait and see what happens. So let's wait and see, because I don't think... I don't think this is necessarily a threat. We'll see. So C414, the griffin sidles up closer and shrieks as if ready to attack. Choose attack or continue to wait. This is the choose your own adventure style. Continue to wait. Okay, so let's wait. The griffin raises its head. A single chop of that mighty beak would tear your head off. Choose again. Attack the griffin or continue to wait. Hold. Hold. Let's see what happens. The griffin pats you gently with their beak. He's tame. Moving in short hops and skips, he heads towards a path that you know leads to the nearby mountains. He wants us to follow him, Harn says. So follow the griffin or continue inspecting the tracks. So hopefully his rider is injured somewhere and we can help them or not. Okay, let's follow the griffin since we endured all of that almost being attacked. You follow the griffin, which brings you to a small path that winds up and up a low mountain. The griffin nest lies at the summit in a shallow cavern. There are other griffins there. They regard you with suspicion, but no hostile action. I see Ruffle brought you here, a voice says. A dwarf without legs emerges, dragging himself by powerful arms. A strange device, a spyglass, hangs from his neck. You can call me Halfdan, he says, and I know what you are doing down there. You want to know where the big ogre and his lackeys went. I see many things here, and many other things my friends here tell me. He pats Ruffle's feathers fondly. I hunted them for a living, but when I fell into a crevasse and broke both my legs, they saved me, took me here, and eventually learned their tongue. They're my family now. He continues, do something for me, and I'll help you find your ogre. Pip, a young poult, still learning to fly, crashed near the limestone caves in the Great Iron Tooth. He is injured, but alive. We can hear him weeping during the night. At the bottom of the caves, it is too narrow for the other griffins to get to him. Bring him back to me, and I will tell you what I know. You know that as time passes, more dangers roam the land. Uh-oh. The two forest trolls enter the dark woods. Oof, right away, huh? Okay. Okay, so we have to choose. Go back to the valley and continue to inspect the battlefield or accept the dwarf's proposal. I think we need his information, so we need to reveal C to see where to go. So the limestone caves are point C. And they are in the Great Iron Tooth. Ah, here it is. Right next door. But we can't leave before we've killed the trolls. Otherwise, we will have to take 2 damage. All right. Oh, and the trolls will need a little buff there. Okay. Well, let's deal with this and then go. It's more XP, so I'm not complaining. I would be complaining if this was a side quest. It's just a quest within a quest. All right. So, yeah, let's do this. So we'll finish off. So that was explore, world, travel. We're not going to travel because we don't want to get attacked. So we will engage. So it's time for some troll killing. So trolls aren't so bad. 3 health, 2 life. They only have 1 trigger, which is discard a buff. Discard a boon. All right, so let's do this before we travel to the Great Iron Tooth. So here's our Weaver. Those are her available feats. Here's our Fighter and our Rogue. All right, so everything's back in the cup here. So let's see how we do. 1 dark, but a blue and a, so we can do Dark Tendrils 1 or Vintner Blast 1. So that's, no, let's do that for sure because that'll be 4 damage. Okay, and another draw. 2 dark and a wind. So our positive mistrack is full, so we probably shouldn't go too much further than this because then we won't get our chronicle point. This can go into focus. Oh, so but let's go for the blue. At least 1 blue and hopefully something else we can. Okay, well, no chronicle point and 2 blue, so we can do the focus and then we just put this in what, tendrils, but we're not going to draw anymore. So tendrils and wall, the shield wall will go away. So we've got a skill and an attack for her. Good enough. Now the dwarf, I think we're going back to his homelands. The Great Iron Tooth, I think, was part of his backstory. Okay, so we can do Crush 1 right away. Let's do that. Get some damage. But I'll put that in defense. Yeah, we don't want to pull up our miss track yet. And too dark. So I've got one. Oh no, we can't do anything with that fire, so that will go into the miss track as well. So should I just stay there and collect the chronicle point? I don't have, but if I do the defense, if I can power up defense 2, I can gain health. And let's try it. Let's try it. Hopefully this is all blue and green. I feel it. It's blue and green, blue and green. Ah, shoot. Okay, so no chronicle point, but 2 green. So we can get defense 2, and then we'll just put this in parry, but we're not going to bother. So parry and sacrifice are not activated. So crush, and then block, and if all are blocked, then we'll gain. Oh, we can't go ahead of anything. All right, so that's it for where we go. Here's Bria. Oh, jeez. Okay, so right off 3 dark. So her miss track is full. And she hasn't gotten a single thing off yet. Come on, let's get some. Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah, she's going to lose 3 health. So I might have to stop here. Yeah, I'll just stop here with, what do we want here? We have to do Great Strike, which is only 5 damage. Okay, that's it for her, because she's going to start losing health. Wow, 4 dark right away. Okay, so nothing fast. Yeah, she doesn't have any chronicle points. So nobody's going to trigger. Oh, wait, are these guys only... Oh, they're 3. She's only got 1. Now she needs 3 for that. Okay. Okay, so no items are going to go off. There's no fast attacks. So before we resolve the enemies, let's resolve the skills. So the focus will give me a +3 to this attack. It's an either. It's an or for 2 chronicles each of your attacks. I know, so I don't have 2. So I'll just take the bonus to the attack, and activated a skill. I'll get a chronicle point when that goes off. Okay, no skill, no skill. So that's it. So we've got, nothing ahead of time. So 3 attacks, a 0, a big one, and a trigger. Oh, okay. All right. So the 0 means 2 attack incoming. I've got 3. I should wait for the big 5 attack, though. Oof. Yeah, so there's no way to... Okay, so Cotley is way too low to take any of this. So the first 2 incoming, Bria will just take, so she'll go from 10 to 8. The next big one is going to be 5. And we'll have Vulgar, the dwarf, tank that. So he's going to go from 5. Wow. 11 to 6. Ouch. Because I can block. I guess, though, because I can block all 3. So actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to block that. I'll block that with defense. Defense 2. So it's not going to block everything. So 2 will still get by, but I'm going to go from 11 to 9 instead of down to 6. I'm going to take another 2, though, I think. Yeah, because there's no other defense, and he doesn't have any built in. Okay, so then I'll take the other 2. I'll have to lose a boon, which I don't have. Volgar will take the other 2, so down from 9 to 7. So a little bit better than 6. All right, but now it's time to hit back here. I think we should be able to take all 3 of them out. They've got no defense. They're 3. So the blast will go off first. And because she activated a skill, 1 chronicle point and 4 damage. We'll take that out. And that goes away as well. And then Crush will take another one out. There's no armor, so 4. They only have 3 health. And Great Strike will take the last one out. And everybody gets XP. So everyone's up to 2 already. Yeah, I think we've only got 4 more upgrades before we get into Ultimates and Legendary. Okay, so XP, everybody, let's go. Let's put everybody's runes back. Volgar took a beating, but he's got some ability to heal a little bit, so hopefully I can get that to go off next time. Okay, so we don't have to do an event because we fought. So explore, there's nothing to explore. That's not active. And then the world doesn't do anything. So beginning of next turn, travel. So Great Iron Tooth, Volgar's home, destroyed homelands. Okay, so we're going to have to take an event. There's no enemies, so engage means event. Forgotten Roads. Your steps are taking you down an old, unused path in the wild. Each hero in the path in the party must perform an agility 2 test. All right. So, well, what is agility? Green. Okay, so I think it's possible for everybody. So let's see. This is Cotley. No green. No green. All doom and gloom. Okay, so she fails. So each hero that fails discards a positive. Oh, so she loses her positive chronicle point. Deal. All right, here comes Volgar's. What do we got here? Whoa. No green at all. One more. Yep, another fail. Wow. I think they only each have 2. So it's possible, but unlikely. Oh, there we go. Already. So Bria gets to discard, because she was successful, gets to discard her negative health thing. And I would have to discard a positive, but I don't have any for Volgar, so that's it. Our agile rogue gets away with it. But that also means that we get to now explore. So C, the limestone caves of the injured griffin. So C420. Let's see what we find here. The limestone caves are gigantic fissures in the Great Iron Tooth mountain range. Crevices which stretch hundreds of yards down into the rock. Atop the cliff, looking down, Harney says, "This is a dangerous errand. Look there, the walls are covered with razor-sharp shards jutting out." Harney questions, "We really have to do this?" But a feeble weeping comes from the depths. "Pip is still alive. You must go down." "Well, the sooner the better," the wild folk hunter grumbles as he starts climbing down. That's right, he's not an elf, he's a wild folk. Okay, so discard C. We have interacted with it. And let's see how we do. So if there is a weaver in the party, read entry 13. Uh-oh. So we're having a little premonition here. Using your magic, you summon a slight gust of wind that gently lowers you and your comrades to the bottom of the crevice. Sadly, the same magic won't work and you'll have to go back. Okay, so read entry 1. You were at the bottom of the limestone caves, so there wasn't anything after that? Let's see, it just carried us down, huh? Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, so we don't have to rely on the hunter killing us. You are at the bottom of the limestone caves. In total darkness, following the weeping, you find the young griffin. The beast shrieks, frightened by your approach, but you have an old shirt Halfdan gave you, smelling of the dwarf's scent. Pip calms down. He's the size of a good-sized dog. Carrying him while climbing will be difficult, but this isn't your biggest problem. Something scuttles in the darkness, something big. It's getting closer. Blind spiders, hisses Harney. They cannot see, but can find us sensing vibrations on the ground. Are they big, you ask? Enormous, and always hungry. May the gods protect us. But the gods are busy somewhere else today, because a giant-sized, almost unseen creature attacks you. If there is a bard in your party, they must make an intelligence test. Otherwise, you must fight the blind spider. So we place a generic beast in the region. So that's the spider. And reveal F, which will probably be his stats. So the blind spider must die. Oh, it's a boss. Oof, okay. So it doesn't get boosted, but it has 18 health and attacks 4 each time. And both triggers will give us... What is that? We'll gain a negative to our attack and miss 1 attack. Miss 1. Oh, so miss 1? But that's every round. Maybe of the round? Miss 1 attack. Okay, because would that mean an attack card? But you're only ever attacking with, so we have to kind of double attack, or else we can't do any damage. Oh boy, sounds like it. Miss 1 attack, so we have to come at it with 2 attacks or nothing. That's going to be hard. All right, well, sounds like fun. Already a boss battle. So here is our Weaver, getting some ghost voices. Okay, so she's got 2 attacks, if she can pull them off. 2 Chronicle points. We'll see. Here's our fighter. Ooh, some big crush. He's got 2 attacks, but 1 is sacrifice. He doesn't have a lot of health to do that with. And finally, maybe we're going to use Harns to... Yeah, this is weird. Miss 1 attack. Does that mean just... No, it would say -1 axe symbol. If it was 1 less, it means literally... If either trigger goes off, then one of our attacks doesn't go through. So I'm going to, push it to activate at least 2 attacks, which she doesn't have. But if I can do Shadow Step, we'll do some damage before the spider does anything. All right. Well, let's see how this goes. So cut the Weaver has a dark right off the bat, a blue and a red. So there's one attack. Dark Tendrils. Another dark, but 2 blue. So that's another attack, the Blast. Okay, so she'll at least get 1 off. And let's go 1 more, just to hope. Okay, so there's 1. And, oh, no. I can only do this or this. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry. We'll go with the 2 attacks. That was lucky. All right. Here's our fighter. Get off to already 2. Oh, let's allocate this though to crush. Another dark. Oh, okay, so his mistrack is full. Oh, hers was full as well. I went down 4 from 9, so 5. Oh, but she does get her Chronicle point from 2 to 1, or 2 to 3. And we're putting, so there's 1 attack and there's 1 in defense. Or should we do sacrifice? Yeah, we want those 2 attacks in case that thing goes off. Oh, and yeah, 4 damage. Ugh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he's got 2 attacks as well, and defense 2. Okay, so that's it for our fighter. And our rogue has, oh good, 3. So at least 1 for Shadow Step and 1 for jump. And 1 in energy in case she pulls that off. 1 dark. Oh, and he stayed positive too, so he'll get 1 Chronicle point because that may be able to spend. Okay, so we can go with energy and jump. 1 more. Yeah, she's only got 1 dark, so now she's got 3 dark. And, oh good, and Shadow Step goes off. So she's got Shadow Step, but that's not going to be able to be avoided because it's not going to trigger anything. Okay, let's just stick with that then. And she'll get a Chronicle point for not missing that. All right, so we're dealing with 3 attacks of 4 damage coming at each of us. 2 attacks, no skills. This skill will go off. So the attack, 1 attack will deal +2. And if I want to refresh, I've got the Chronicle points to refresh. Oh no, she's not. She's not. I thought I did exhaust her. I thought I did exhaust her for, or maybe maybe I didn't have to. All right. Or maybe she was already. I think she is exhausted. That's right, because I said our rogue is exhausted. So that's the exhausted side. Yeah, they need to differentiate the sides better. I should put some mark or something on there to look exhausted. Okay, so this energy goes off. And I can refresh for a Chronicle point, but I don't need to. So yeah, the attack, and we'll put this on Shadow Step. It goes off now, and Shadow Step goes off. So fast 3, which will be boosted to 5. And if I'm exhausted, which I am, I'm glad I didn't refresh, deal +3. So that is actually going to be 8 incoming. Oh wait, is there any? Oh no, the boss spider has nothing. So right off the bat, 8 out of 18. That's not bad. Okay, so that's Shadow Step done, and I don't want to refresh. And I still got jump. Okay, that's all the fast, unless I want to do any items. It's not going to limit the number of attacks, but I could, let's see here. Oh, yeah, I don't have any healing. Okay, so I'm going to trigger my item for 1 chronicle point and do 2 more damage. So we're up to 10 on the spider. What if I have a spider miniature somewhere? Because I've got all the expansions for this. I should have everything at the ready just in case. That'd be fun to have a big ugly spider on the board. All right, so 10 damage. That's good. And now we're going to have to take everything. So we got to shuffle because the last time we got the +3 went off. So 3 attacks of 4 damage coming, but we might be able to finish it off. I think we can do 8 more damage pretty easily. Yeah, and I'm not going to do sacrifice unless I have to. Oh, but I'm still going to lose the health. Ugh, this is not. Oh, but I can do just 1 health. That's right, lose up 2. All right, so here's the 3 attacks. No triggers. Okay, well, good. Well, we'll kill this thing before we have to deal with that miss mechanic, whatever the heck that is. Okay, so 4 + 2, so 6 incoming. 6 incoming. I think Bria's going to have to tank this. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to block. But not tank it, but she's got 3. All of it's not going to be blocked, but I will. So I'll do her jump 2. So she's going to jump this attack, knocking it from 6 down to 3. It's not going to block also. It doesn't do anything. So she'll go from 8 to 5. But that's gone. And then a straight 4 is incoming. Great. I'll save this actually for, let's see here. Oh, I do have a chronicle point. Okay, I don't have a built-in defense, but I'm going to spend, I think I can, or maybe I would have had to make that decision. I think the items have to happen earlier, so I don't think I can. Can I? I don't know the timing. I think all the items have to be activated, so I would have had to, boost that up just randomly. So yeah, I'm going to have to take it. So 4 incoming, I'll block 3. It's not going to block all, so I'm not going to gain anything. But I only take 1 damage from 7 to 6, and that's all for this. And then the 4 is 4 + 1 is coming, and oh boy, yeah, nobody has any defense because we went all in. 4 + 1, 5. So nobody's got anything built in. Okay, so oh no. So the only one that can survive this is Vulgar, because he's at 6. So I'm going to take all 5 of that. Hopefully I can heal from 6 down to 1. Ouch. That's not good. Okay, but so our first boss is killing us. But we all only have to do 8 damage. So I didn't activate a skill, did I? Nope. But Vintner Blast goes off, doing 4 damage. And then Crush will go off doing 5. So no armor, and that will kill it. That's 9 damage. It only had 8 left. Oof. But back in his homeland, Fulgur takes a thrashing. All right, but it's a boss. And, so we can level up right away. Okay, so 3 XP for everybody. So back in the pot. So 2, 3. So let's go with... Oh, shoot. I guess it doesn't matter. These will have to come up, so maybe I'll just decide to... yeah, I'll do Assassination. So Assassination has to come up next time. And Assassination 1 goes away. And then we'll do Jump 2 on top, and they're all 3 going to come up. It doesn't matter now. Okay. Vulgar is going to go 1, 2, 3. So it can go up. What's coming up here? Yeah, let's do Crush. So Crush 1 goes away. And Crush 2 goes into his deck. And then these will just go. It doesn't matter because they're all 3 going to come up. And 3 for Cutley. 1, 2, 3. I like the Blast. Let's see. Focus 2, True Sight 2, Mudwall 2. Okay, well, I guess we'll do True Sight. So True Sight 1 will go gaining 2 Chronicle points. True Sight 2 is gain 2 Chronicle points and then place a feat card from your discard pile back into your deck. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, and then these will just go back. They're all going to come up next time. Okay, so we're leveled up. After that thrashing, there's nowhere to go around here to heal. We don't have any healing options. There's a couple of feats that heal a tiny bit. But okay, so runes back in. And after we beat the spider, we read 40. Let's go. Let's put this here for now. 42. C442. Killing such a huge beast is difficult, to say the least. But you wound it badly enough that it thinks better of finding its supper here and retreats back into the dark caverns. You catch your breath and carefully climb up the wall. The serrated edges are easy to avoid, since they're pointing mostly upward. You rig a harness to carry the young griffin on your back and go quickly as it is safe before the spider decides to return. So all heroes in the party return to Dark Woods. And read entry 8. Hopefully we'll get something good out of this. You bring Pip back to Halfdan and the Griffins. The old dwarf and his feathered friends are overjoyed. "You are honorable people," he says. "It is time I upheld my end of the bargain. I saw with my spyglass a war host of Arks on thorn beasts dive through the canopy there. It was hard to see, but their quarry was a band of elven hunters. I only caught glimpses of the battle, but the elves were defeated, and a few captured survivors were hauled to the clearing where I saw you picking over the battlefield. After a time, a big ogre emerged from the woods and joined the Arks. They bowed before him, an exceptional thing for these fierce barbarians. An Ark warrior dismounted and gave his thorn beast, the largest by far, to the ogre, and the whole war host flew back, except for those that drove the elf prisoners by foot to the mountains. I don't envy their fate." Your heart sinks. Nothing of what Halfdan says reveals where to find Two Cleavers. "But I am a curious dwarf," he smiles. "I had Ruffle follow the war host from a distance. His eyes are those of an eagle, you know. They went to Skalipitop, Scalpetop. Scalpetop. The walled fort of Tuva Sothi, and the most feared warlord among the Ark. She commands a full host of warriors and has many thorn beasts at her disposal. Your ogre has dangerous friends. You thank him heartily. With the information, you might finally track down 2 cleavers. You did me a great favor, the dwarf ends. My humble house, my winged friends, are at your disposal. So sleeve location, Griffin's Nest. If the dim gate location is present, do not replace it. Instead, put Griffin's Nest in the adventure board. So location of the adventure board can still be activated when you explore. And then reveal B. So first, let's do 31. The Griffin's Nest. Oh, that's right. I've got to remember. So Griffin's Nest. So we can travel up to 2 regions away using this. That's great. Okay, so that will be in Dark Woods. And I forgot we also have the White Elk Inn to get a positive health. Oh, I should do this. Where is this? Sylvan. How far away is Sylvan? Where in the world is it? Sylvan, that was from here. So 2 Chronicle points will get us the health boon. That might be worth going here. Oh, actually, we can use this right away, can't we? I think we will. We'll go straight to Sylvan. So let's find out where B is. Scalpetop. The stronghold in Arkland. So our B point. Need to just have these sitting in order somewhere. B is in Arkland. Okay, this might be good because we can take a kind of make it a long journey, but I think it's worth going to Sylvan for that healing boost. Okay. Unless we get attacked. Okay, so B is there. So we don't have to we don't. So starting from here, we can activate this to travel 2 away. So we can go RG and Sylvan without having to deal with the event there. So let's do that. So we've done everything here. This is a dim gate, so we're not going to explore. So 1, 2. So we're in Sylvan. So we have the option to spend 2 Chronicle points to gain a green rune, or trigger 2 Chronicle points to gain the boon of positive health, which we all could use some healing. So I think we should try that, but first we have to engage before we explore. So we're looking at our last event card, Gathering. You find a gathering of traveling performers and stop to enjoy a nice chat, drinks, and tobacco. Each hero discards a Bane and loses a health. Oh, jeez. Why would we lose a health watching that? Okay, so, wait. So that means 2. 2 heroes are defeated. Oh, no, that's a Chronicle point. Oh, so 5 to 4, sorry. 5 to 4. No, just 1. Vulgar is defeated by that, and then 5 to 4 for Cotley. Well, I wish that didn't have to happen. Jeez. Okay. So he's defeated, so we need to take... So he would be out for a round, and we need to take one of these weird cards. This one, and put it in his deck. So he has to kill something before we can discard that card. But he is back to 6 health. Okay. So it's going to be a little less effective battle-wise. Now we can explore. So spend 2 Chronicle points to gain the positive health rune. So both for Vulgar and one from 3 to 1 for Catly. So if we can stay blue, we'll gain a health every combat round, which should be helpful. Even though we have a defeated a defeated dwarf. All right. So we have to take the long way back. So this is going to be 3 events, no matter what. Oh, or unless we go 1, 2, and then fly again. We might want to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't think we would need to purchase any runes. Okay, so let me shuffle this terrible event deck that causes us so much trouble. Oh, why am I recording? That's weird. Must have accidentally, I can stop recording. I must have accidentally hit that when I started the stream. That's going to put a load on the CPU. Now I've got this giant file. Oh, great. That was weird. I never noticed that red light being on before. Okay. So we could gain, if anybody's got 2, nobody's got 2 left, so we can't buy a green. Let's go back to, so travel, nobody's in the lands, travel to RG. And nothing to engage with as far as enemies. So an event, Dark Chasm. Each hero in the party must perform an agility 2. If they fail, they gain a heart thing. So agility 2 means 2 leaves. So I think only Vulgar can do it. Yeah, everybody might be able to do it. So we'll start with our most agile. So Bria's agility is there. Okay. So nothing happens. She safely jumps the chasm. Ooh, there's 1. Oh, there's 3. All 3 came out. Okay, so Vulgar doesn't have to take it either, which is good because he wants to heal, not die. And Cotley, I think she's only got 2, so it may not be likely. No, there's nothing, and it only gets 2 more. Nope. So she doesn't do it, so she takes one of the red banes, the life. Is it life? Yeah. The life-reducing bane for not jumping the chasm. Okay, and we can't find one. Where's the heart symbol? There we go. Okay, and that will push her positive 1 down. Ooh, she's the only one with 2, though. Okay. Oh, so there is nothing to explore here. So we will move to Darkwoods. And we can explore, or we can use the Griffin's Nest to travel from here. But first we're going to have to engage. So first, an event, enemy troops. You have visions of vicious enemies marching in your direction. Move all enemies that can move towards the closest hero. There's nothing on the board. Yay. All right. So we'll engage with the Griffin's Nest and ask for help. There's nothing else in Darklands. Yeah. So 1, 2. And we are in Arkland. But before we explore point B, an event, enemy troops, move them all closer. Good. Wow, finally those events aren't destroying us. Okay. So B. I can put this down here. There's no miniatures on the board. So a stronghold of savage arcs, 2 cleavers, tracks lead there. Great. A big fight is coming. Yeah, I can see your deck getting full of those weird cards might be very bad. All right, so C412. Skalpitop is a wooden fort surrounded by a palisade, built atop a rising hill in the middle of a grassy plain. Tuvasothi chose her refuge well. That place is almost impregnable, Harney says. While you study the situation crouched in the tall grass, a terrible shriek comes from the sky and a large shadow passes overhead. An enormous thorn beast, almost as large as a dragon, flies to the fort. That can only be Savarti, Tuvasothi's personal mount. I have heard terrible stories about her. A herd of sheep, terrified by the beast's shrieks, is running toward you, chased by some shepherds. So discard B. We're scouting the fort. All right. And then choose. Stop the shepherds and ask for their help to sneak into the fort, or remain hidden and let the shepherds and sheep pass, and wait for nightfall to climb the fort's walls. Yeah, I think I'm guessing that the thorn beasts are going to eat the sheep, and so if we're using the sheep, I think we're going to get attracted. I don't know. It doesn't sound like the shepherds are going to use their flock for bait for us. Ask them for help. Or sneak in at nightfall. He did say it looks pretty impregnable. Okay, let's go with the sheep ruse. Let's stop some shepherds and see if they will do anything at all to help us. You stand up and help stop the herd. The shepherds, all wild folk, slaves, dressed in dirty sheepskins, stare at you suspiciously, but Harney's presence calms them down. We are friends, you explain. We need your help to get inside the fort. The shepherds look at you wild-eyed. You are mad. Nobody would want to get inside the fort. They beat us if a single sheep is missing and work us all day without much food. Curious, you ask. Why don't you simply leave? They leave you out here without supervision. You could run away right now. The Arks count us every morning, noon, and evening. If someone is missing, they send the thorn beast to get us. There is no place to hide in this plain, and we cannot get to the forest in those few hours. A plan takes form in your head. The Arks count you, but don't really know you, right? Give us your sheepskins, and we'll get inside tonight, pretending to be you. You'll be far away before they discover the trick. The shepherds look at you, uncertain on what to do. Finally, the eldest of them says, You're either mad or heroes of legend. We'll do it. The party gains quest token 1 to represent the disguise. Ooh, we are disguised as slaves. Wildling slaves. Okay, the party, I'll just put that on vulgar. Okay. At dusk, disguised as shepherds, your weapons concealed within bundles of twigs you are carrying, you enter the fort with the herd under the board watch of Ark guards. Given that they're paying little attention, they won't discover you unless you do something suspicious. Each hero in the party must perform a Charisma 2 test. The bard succeeds automatically. All right, well, let's see if we could be the most charismatic slaves ever. So charisma is wind. Oh, everybody's just barely has 2. I guess we could have picked up some charisma on the walk back. All right. Let's see if we can pass this test. So everybody needs 2 wind. There's 1. But only 1 more. Come on, which one feels like wind? This one. No. Okay, so Cotley fails. So if it's... Do we all have to pass? If we all have to pass, then we can just forget it now. Party. If all heroes succeed, if at least 1 fails. Yeah, so she failed, so we don't have to pull for all of them. So at least 1 failed, of course. You managed to enter the fort, but not without drawing some attention from the guards. Add 1 to the alarm card. Oh, we have to sleeve alarm. 52. Sorry, I missed that. All right, so we'll just put it here over the so the alarm, and we need to add 1 to the alarm card and then read 22. So we've got another clock here, and it already has 1 on it, so we haven't sounded the alarm yet. Now read 22. You are in the plaza of Skalpetop, the Arks' huge fort. The stench coming from the Thornbeast's pen and the dung fires is terrible. The camp is full of warriors, and you must be discreet. If you are discovered, you are as good as dead. Luckily, at this hour, almost all the Arks are in their huts, dozing from the effects of the thorn root drug they love to chew. You find information about two cleavers. You must find information about two cleavers. Looking around, you can see a few places worth checking. A wooden tower, a large bearskin tent, and slave pens. The place is heavily guarded, and there's no time to lose. You'll only be able to check each area once. If this is your first time reading this entry, and there's a... there's a mark on Harney? No. Just the alarm card. Nope, there's not a mark on him. Read this. Otherwise, yeah, he doesn't have a token. So otherwise, go to the bearskin tent, the wooden tower, or the slave pens. Let's start with the slave pens, because that's how we're disguised. And hopefully they'll like us better. So you approach the slave pens. Inside, guarded by a single Ark warrior, lay dozens of chained elves. They seem asleep. If your party has quest token 1, go to, if we're in disguise, go to 30. What are you doing here, dog? A guard demands from behind you. A meaty hand lands on your shoulders. By the dark gods, you aren't one of the shepherds. He readies his axe. He readies his axe to swing at your head. It's a clumsy attack, but he wounds you slightly before you can manage to knock him down with a solid punch, and you steal his keys. So a single hero loses 3, a warrior loses 1 instead. Okay, we'll take one from Volgir, and we add 1 to the alarm card. We're getting close here. And then read entry 23. You shake the elves awake. Though startled, they can see you are not Arks. Who are you? Who are you? A blonde warrior asks. He's as weary as the others, but hope is plain in his eyes. Friends, you whisper quietly. You return to the plaza, doing your best to hurry to the gates. Then an Ark warrior, still stupefied from Thornroot, emerges from his tent and sees you. Alarm! The slaves are escaping, he shouts. Count the number of marks on the alarm card. If there are 2, then go to 38. The greater part of the fort occupants are asleep, and you manage to reach the fort's gate. Go to 4. Okay. You rush from the fort, eager to put that accursed place behind you. You travel swiftly over the easy plain, brightly lit by a silvery moon in a cloudless sky. The elves are weak from their ordeal, but encouraged by the blonde warrior, Yukala. But they keep up the pace. Suddenly you hear a terrible shriek. Savati! The elf whispers, frightened. Rightfully so, the enormous thorn beast, ridden by Tuvasothi herself, dives at you, obscuring the moon in its vast bulk. Die, worthless slaves, die! You hear the warlord laughing madly as she knocks an arrow in her mighty bow and draws. You must face the terrible Tuvasothi, riding the mighty Svati. If there is a mark on your companion, read this. Nope. Otherwise, place a monster in the region. Oh, we don't have any miniatures? Let me go check. Well, I have. Well, we can do this. I have this. Boom. All right. There's the Thorn Beast model. So that's what we're fighting. I'm going to put that on camera. Wait. Fix the angle. So this is what we're dealing with. We'll just move this all down here. Yay. So a bunch of elven slaves and us. Yay. All right, so here's our battle. So no, we've got a miniature. That works. All right. And reveal H, which I'm sure is the stats for this nightmare. Yes. And if the hero in the party has Puntika with a Puntika item and wants to use it, has the no, we don't. We just have a Prince ring. Nope. Nope, we don't. We didn't do that side quest. All right. Yeah, we want to use it. Nope. We will just read 16. All right. The monster is a truly huge thorn beast, but if your spear can slay dragons, then surely it can kill foul monsters. The heroes holding the spear. The hero holding the spear. Wait. No, I misread that. That was the if you have it. We don't have it. Oh shoot, where was that? Oh no, that was too many. Okay. So if a hero has, no, the hero doesn't have. Oh, so nothing. Sorry. Yeah. So that's only if the hero has. Yeah, we don't have the spear from wherever that would have come from. So we don't read that entry. We just deal with this nonsense. Okay, another boss. So a second boss fight immediately. Great. Yeah, so no spear. That'd be great if we did have one. All right. So our second boss, Tuva. So, oh, jeez. She's got 27 health. But only has one defense, 3 attacks, 3 attacks for 3 damage each. Her triggers are gain. What is it? Gain a loss of defense and take triple damage. Oh, wow. Okay, somebody's getting defeated. We're all dressed like shepherds, and we're going to take a beating here. Okay, so did anything make me reshuffle? No. All right. Well, let's see. See what we can do. I'll keep that close. So here is our Weaver. See what she's able to do here. So 1 dark immediately. Put a wind, and so she can do the focus, or I can, is there any blast? No. Well, we'll do the focus because that'll boost her attack. And 3 more. Another dark. So she's 2 on her mistrack. A fire and a water. She's only got 1 spot for the fire. Oh, but that'll give her the blast. Good. So she'll have a skill and a blast. Should we stop? Or... she's only got 1. Yeah, because we've got True Sight. Okay, 1 more. She's got a couple things to fill, so hopefully no fire comes out here. We can't use that. Oh, good. Okay. So the miss is filled, but we can do True Sight. Good. That'll generate some Chronicle points. Okay, so that's her done. She'll get 1 Chronicle point up to 2. Oh, and +1 health. That's right. We did the health thing, so +1 health as well. Okay, so that'll happen before any of the fighting. Here comes the fighter. Oh, great. The weird card went off because I didn't shuffle. All right. So here's his first draw. Oh, that's not 3. They stick together a little bit. All right, there we go. So 1 dark and 2 green. So Shield Wall. 2, which is, oh, it's a skill though. I don't have any blocks. That's not going to do anything. But it will give me a Chronicle point, but it's not going to defend. Oh, unless I pay for this defense though. That's a plan. Another dark, a green. Oh, I can't use the green, so the green goes in, and the wind goes to crush. So my block would gain 3. So if I just pay the 1 Chronicle point, so I'll gain a Chronicle point, and then I can spend it to block, and then my block will actually be 4. That's good. Okay, I'll stay there then. Because yeah, I want the healing and the Chronicle point. Yes. So Chronicle point and health go up 1. I'm not going to have an attack this round, just the defense. That means it is all on the rogue. And maybe this is another boss fight, so maybe we'll throw a Harney's attack in there too. Oh, so sorry. Her cards aren't out yet. All right, so here's the feats we've got. Assassination is good. All right, so first are 2 dark. So we got to, let's do Great Strike 1. And another dark. Okay, so hers is full. Evasion and assassination. Come on, no more dark. Okay, good. So I can do, let's do Great Strike. I'm exhausted, so I'll get the +2. We'll do assassination and we'll do evasion. Great. So regular Great Strike is the only thing that doesn't go off. All right. So we've got 3 attacks incoming, 3 damage each. And what did I say? Total of 27 health on this thing. All right. So she got her Chronicle. Wait, did she get, her Chronicle point and her health? I think so. I think I forgot her health. He got his Chronicle point and his health, and she'll get her Chronicle point and her health. Oh, she didn't get the health bonus. That's right. She couldn't afford it. Okay. And then I'm going to pay the 1 Chronicle point to do the 2 defense for him. So he'll have the 2 defense right now. before the attacks. And then the skills go off. So True Sight goes off, gains 2 Chronicle points too. Oh, that means she could activate something too. Oh, okay. She will. She'll do Fire's Secret. And, oh, wow, and +2 damage. So it's going to do 5 + 2. So she'll do that with the 3 Chronicle points. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Because she gained 2, and then now I don't need to place a feat card from discard. Attack and another skill. So the focus will go off. And the attack, which we'll put on here, will gain a +3. Yeah, that's good. So +3, +2, so 10 damage. Wow, that's good. Good casting damage. So yeah, True Sight is done. And we activated 2 skills, so we'll get another Chronicle point. Okay, so this will happen now before the attack. So that's 10, right? So it's 5 + 2 because we activated a skill +3. So yeah, 10. That's not bad off of 27. Oh, actually, there's a 10, isn't there? Look at that. Bang, right away. 10 damage. Before we even get started here. Okay, and the skill. Oh, that's right. It doesn't do anything. Okay. A skill is shield wall. So the block. Oh, no, but no, that's right. But I powered the block. So 2. So he's got 5 block. Gain 1 Chronicle point. And oh, if I had multiple, I could have spent it on the +1 defense. That's okay. Okay, so I will have 5 defense, 2 + 5. And skill, no skills. And no fast. Oh, but I could make it fast. Yeah, it doesn't lower the number of attacks though, but oh no, it's the card. It's not her regular ability. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure the timing on how that works because you're pulling with the items, you're pulling cards out of the trash, basically. But do you still have, can you still activate them? Choose to play. Choose one to play and discard the other. So draw 2 feat cards. Oh, okay. I guess. Yeah, when it says play a feat card, that means you don't have to power it. You just get to play it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to double check that, what it means for play. That could be quite powerful, though. All right, so nothing's going to happen. We got to just take these 3. No more resets, right? Yep. Take these 3 weird attacks with all their crazy triggers. There's a trigger. There's another trigger. And oh my God. All right. All right. Well, he's got 5 defense, so I think we'll know what he's doing. So the 3 attack. Yeah, 3 attack. -1, so 2 attack, but it's triggering the triple. 2 tripled is 6. Great. So 6 incoming. Boy. So we're either going to be, I think he's going to try to, so either way, he's going to be tanking 6. Does anybody else have defense? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah, not great. And she's just got the blast. So, yeah, she can take, so -1, triple damage. That's 6. And then 3 + 3 is 6. So yeah, I've got 2 attacks of +6 coming in. and one attack that's going to give me a negative rune, negative bane. A bane. Okay. I guess. Oh, wait. I got a light here. Look at this. Oh, wait. That doesn't help. Does it? There we go. Yeah, it lights up. There we go. Now they're lit. You can see them. Yeah, just that plastic looks terrible. It'd be much better, at least with a wash on it. See, look at the heroes. Yeah, have a nicer look to them. Yeah, just that raw plastic. I should definitely paint that big boy up. Okay. So I've got 2 attacks of 6 coming in. I can block 5 and 3. So I guess it's not going to really matter. So here's this one coming in. Triple damage. And I'll use this to the block that I paid for. So 5 blocks. So I'll take 1 damage there. And oh, and she doesn't have the healing. But there's nothing. Yeah, nothing to do. She'll block 3 of it. And then hit back very hard. Yeah, I can't. I'm already exhausted. So this next one is... Oh, that's right. So yeah, and then the next one is 3 damage, giving you a health bane as well. I guess Catley will tank that. So from 6 to 3, and put the little health thing in there, pushing her health thing down. All right, I did the chronicle points and help and stuff. We'll have to wait for another round for all of that. And then the last one is coming to Bria. She can block 3 of it, but she's going to have to take 3, so from 4 to 1. And she doesn't heal. That sucks. All right. But we only have 18 damage we need to do. So this was used already. Let's go on the underneath. So we've got the... Jeez, I just knocked that off the table. Okay. So we've got her blast. And if I activated a skill... Oh, gain a chronicle point. And deal 1 more. So I did activate focus. So 6 damage. So we're at 17 damage out of what, 27? Okay, and then we've got Great Strike, which is our warrior. Or wait, no. Our warrior didn't have anything. No, Great Strike is hers. So Great Strike, it's 5. Lose 1 chronicle point. Oh boy. So from 2 to 1. Oh, no. Or if you are exhausted, +2. So 7. So this will do 7 damage. So we're going to go 16 to 23. Okay, wow. 23. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, that's great. So 7 damage. And then assassination. So what is it? It's 9 times 3, so 27. So yeah, we only need 4 more damage. And assassination does exactly... Oh, wait, I forgot to do the armor every time. It has 1 armor. So that was 3 attacks, so we're only down to 20. Yeah, all of those attacks would have been blocked. Would have blocked 1 point. Yeah, that was 3 attacks, right? 2, 3, yeah, okay. So we're only down to 20. I forgot to take away 1 for the armor every time. Okay, so she's going to do 4 damage, so we're going to be at 24. Yeah, that was just too perfect. Ignoring the defense there. All right, so 3 damage to go. I think we're just going to have to pay for that. Okay. Oh, Harn can do 1 more. That doesn't help. Nope. Oh, and the sword is going to have to go under because I used it. Oh, so I've only got 1 chronicle point. Okay. So we're going to have to go another round with this monster. With a dying rogue. Okay, yep, no other choices here. Yeah, so if we're only 1 point away, we'll use Harn to do the finishing move. And hopefully the camp is done. Yeah, so I didn't kill anything because I have to kill a thorn beast, so I keep my horrible weird card. All right, so here's our fighter. Yeah, I guess you could get pretty clogged up if you don't defeat stuff for a while. And you die a few times, you get pretty clogged up with those weird cards so that you can't do anything. You know, like half of your feats are just chronicle point generation. All right. So let's start drawing up. Finish this thing off. We only got to do 3 more damage. Jeez. And 2 already. 2 dark. Oh, but I have enough chronicle points to get rid of. Oh, and but 1 blue, sorry. The blue will go into the blast. Oh no, too dark. So she's already neutral, so she's not even going to heal. And then 1 wind. Go to true sight. Yeah, she's going to have to shed that dark, I think. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so 2 chronicle points, so down from 2 to 0. But that's going to trigger the black shard, which will discard all of the black, but also lose 1. So all this black goes away for now, but also lose 1 health. So from 3 to 2. But I have another wind. All right, so I've got the sight going, and I'm just going to put these here. So discard. It doesn't say return to bag, so I'm assuming those stay out of the draw. So I'm just going to power everything she's got. Wait, how does she have more than 1? Wait, how does she have? Oh, jeez, I'm returning his? Yes, I think I returned his. Wait, no. How does she have so many? That's insane. So there's no way. Did she take? She got a dark, so she would have 6 total. But she has 7. That's, oh my god. I think she got some damage, right, that gave her a dark. But she had an extra 1 there. Okay, so we'll say she has an extra 1, and that'll go back in. And we'll power blast as 4. And if you do a skill plus gain 2. Or deal 1 twice. That's going to just get blocked. So we'll go here and here. Yeah, how did she have... Oh, it's so weird. Yeah, how did she have 10 dark? I think she had a thing where she took 1, but that doesn't make any sense. How is there so much dark in there? I don't know what's going on here. And I don't have enough to draw anymore. There's just the most she could have is 6 because of the penalty. So I don't know. I must have returned. I reset all of these, I thought. All right, and we've got one blue, which she can't use, but she'll get the 1 health, 1 chronicle point for this mess. Yikes. Yeah, I think she something gave her a black, but not 3 black. All right, that's fucked up. I don't know why these keep getting screwed up. A bag would be even worse because it's hard to count in a bag. All right, next. Frustrating. Yeah, the system. Maybe I will just go down to where the fuck did that come from? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was out of him. Maybe I will just go down to, because doing all these runes, I keep screwing up. So go down to 1 hero. Okay, 1 dark, and then I've got a wind. Let's do crush 2. Yeah. Okay, 1 dark and 2 green. We can do shield wall, which is a skill, so I still need to unlock parry for that to do anything. 2 and 1. All right, so there's parry. Parry and 1 more for the mist track. Okay, so that's done. Let's not bother with sacrifice. That's it. So 1 chronicle point, 1 health before we get started, and now Bria. 1 dark. Great strike 2. Oh, good. Yeah, that's a big hit because she's exhausted. Keep her exhausted. 1 more dark and 2 green will give me evasion. And lastly, well, she doesn't have anything that great, so she's in neutral. Neutral and a green. Oh no, yeah, nothing for green. Nowhere for green to go. So she'll lose 2 health, which means she's dead. So she's out. She's out this round. That sucks. And she'll come back with a card in her deck. Okay, so I think we can still do the damage we need to do. But nothing fast. Just to be sure, I'm going to use his item to do 3 damage -1, so 2. So go to 26. Yeah, 3, but 1 is blocked. So we're at 26. We only need 1 more. Okay. Actually, she's got 1? No, that needs 2. Oh, but that's twice, so it doesn't do anything. Nothing fast. Okay, we've got some blocking, but we're gonna have to do. Oh, we have to shuffle these because we got that +3. We're gonna have to do the attacks. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Oh no, they're all triggers, and it's that shitty. Oh, and it's only the gain the. Oh, is that defense? That's defense, not health. These are a little bit too hard to tell apart. It's a circle, a C in a circle, or a heart with or an open heart. Yeah, that's defense. Okay. Wow. Yeah, see how tiny that is? Boom. See? You can't even read that with the camera not focused. Yeah, that's defense. Okay. Oof. So yeah, we're gonna have to take a bunch of that negative defense. So I may as well get it out. 1. Do I even have that many tokens? 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So incoming 3 plus 0, so 3 attack. Oh, sorry. Let's do the skills first. So True Sight goes off. Gain 2, 1, 2 Chronicle points. And then I can do that thing where I place a feat. Attack. Okay. Skill. Shield Wall goes off. So the block will get a +3. I'll gain a Chronicle point, and I can spend to get the... Yeah, oh yeah, so I'm still there. So let's do that. So I'll spend 2 to gain the positive shield before I take the negative shield. So built-in defense. So this is... Oh, I'll have to remember though, yeah, this still goes with parry. So I get +3. And nothing for the rogue. So 3 incoming, so I've got 4 blockable. Okay, good. And parry does 2. Oh, that would be 1 more. Oh, and that'll do it. Okay. So this first attack will kill it. So first attack comes in. I get the negative defense thing. Because I'm blocking it with a 3 plus 1. So I'm blocking 4. So that'll block all of that. I'll still take the negative thing. Yeah, because it was only 3 damage. But because I'm parrying, it will deal 2 damage to the attacker, which is 1 damage to the attacker, which is 27, which kills it. Boom. Dead. Thorn Beast and Ark Warrior. I'm sure not dead, just chased away. Yay, look at us. We're heroes. All right. There we go. So that's got to be worth some XP, I would think. All right. So reset this for now. None of this goes off. Cool. And this goes here. And this into discard. So what happens when we defeat this boss? Read 34. 434. It's a grueling battle. But the huge thorn beast and evil warlord Tuva Sothi lay dead at your feet. We did kill them. An army of Arks on foot finally reach you, but seeing their leader dead, they stop, amazed and terrified at the sight. You pick up Blind Seeker, Tuva's bow, from her dead hand and raise it up, challenging the Arks. Who dares face the slayers of Tuva Sothi? You shout in an enormous voice. This is enough to make the Arks rout. So a hero in the party gains the item card Blind Seeker. So C19 or CS19. Look at that. All right. So 2 Chronicles give you 3 attack. If you didn't activate an attack, it deals +3. Okay. So who's going to take this? Who's got, I think, yeah, everyone's got 3. So we'll give it to our warrior. Just in case you can't get anything useful off. If companion Harn is in the party, read 39. Despite victory, your friend Harne remains in a Garm's shape. When did he turn into a Garm? Oh, no, we don't have the where. No. He didn't turn into the... Oh, though that's spoilers. So we just have Harney. We have Harney the Hunter, not Harney the Weregarm. So otherwise, we just go to the end. Oh, wow. So, yeah, the Hunter would have transformed for us. That could have come in handy, fella. The elven leader, Jukala, thanks you, and in return, you ask him about where Two Cleavers and the Snow Saga are. He tells you his story. Our people's prophet sensed the Snow Queen's servants moving again in the world. They sent us not only to stop them, but to avenge Kerjanti's death. We failed in our first task, but we shot his mount down over the dark woods. We might have had him, but the Arks surprised us. The battle was brutal. We were outnumbered 4-1. After the battle, Two Cleavers joined the Ark, servants of the Snow Queen too. As I'm sure you know, he joined them at the fort up there. Then a chosen guard escorted him back to his lair, the Mist Castle of Cardkella in Arkland. Oh boy. So yep, next one, 35, Rogues in the Mist. Yep, this is our next adventure. Nice. Rogues in the Mist. Cool. So the very name makes you shiver, but now you are certain that the confrontation with Two Cleavers is near. I'll tell you the way back to Jarlkiel, the town which is our home. It's a privilege we grant to very few people. Visit me there, and I'll show you the gratitude of the Iron Elves. If companion Grey Shadow the Elf is in the party... Nope, Grey Shadow is not with us. Otherwise, with that, the elves bow and take their leave, vanishing into the morning mist. All right, so you unlock the side quest, The Lost City of the Elves. 54. Lost City of the Elves. All right, and... it's too bad. If your companion Harn the Hunter is in the party, he goes back to his people. Remove the companion. See you later, buddy. It's too bad. We didn't get to see him turn into a Garm. And remove the alarm card from the game. All right. That's going to do it. So no more alarms. Only... one XP each, so no more leveling. So alarm is gone, and Rogues in the Mist needs to be sleeved, as well as Lost City. So that was Lord of Arks we completed. So next will be the Rogues in the Mist Castle. Sorry, Rogues in the Mist Castle. And let's leave the elves up here, just in case we feel like finding some lost elves. All right. Well, this was a brutal one, but a little bit shorter. Yeah, I'm going to, because it seems like I keep making mistakes with the runes. I don't know why she had like 8 dark runes. That was very strange. But take a look at the solo rules. I don't want the party to be, I mean, it's nice to have the flexibility of this party. But let me see what the solo rules look like, so that I'm running just one board and some companions. I don't know. We'll trudge on, because I don't think it sounds like we're getting close. We may be getting close to this end of this first adventure. So there's a lot of side quests we can do, but if I'll keep going with this main adventure and see how close we get to running out. But thanks everybody for joining me. This was interesting. We took some beatings. So yeah, she should have the card. Oh, I didn't pick one for her. No, that's right. That's right. She got knocked out, so we didn't. So she's going to need a weird card in her feat deck now, because she didn't come back. I've only got 4 of these. All right. Oh, wait. He killed... Yeah, but he killed the dwarf killed. Where's his bad card? Oh, there it is. Okay, if you defeat an enemy this combat, remove the card from the game. I didn't. Do I have to activate this though? Oh, I wonder if that's a. Maybe this has to be activated in order for that to go away. So maybe hers wouldn't have gone away either, because you probably have to spend. The idea is probably you have to suffer that burden and then kill something. This enemy, even with this burden, you still have to be able to kill something. So I think she would still have one too. Oh, geez. Yeah, let's put one back in her deck as well. So everybody's got a weird card. So everyone has died. Great. Yeah, I think you'd have to fill that up, activate that skill, and then if you're still able to kill something, that's how it goes. So everybody's weird, but we're moving along. So yeah, everyone's got an XP. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what kind of situation we end up with tomorrow night. So keep an eye out on the channel. We're going to do some basic D&D tomorrow. Actually, we're doing Old School Essentials. And that should be fun. The Palace of the Silver Princess we possibly will start it depending on how long character creation takes. So wow, we killed a thorn beast already even without a spear. All right. Well, thanks very much for watching, and we'll be back again soon. I appreciate the support from the members and patrons, and see you tomorrow for some Palace of the Silver Princess Old School Essentials. Good night.